Hi everyone, I'm John. Welcome to your vocabulary video. Today we're going to learn some expressions and words related to exams and tests. Don't forget to take our quiz at the end of the video. The first expression you're looking at is the expression take a test. We use the verb take for a lot of different expressions. Take a shower, take a seat, take a bus, take a pause, take a break. So when you do a test, you take a test. When you answer to the questions of a test, it means you are taking a test. If you want to study abroad, you need to take a test to prove that you can speak English. You take a test and the teacher gives you a test. So you can say, the teacher gave us a very difficult test yesterday. The teacher gave us a surprise test yesterday.
Surprise test? What is a surprise test?
Yes, a surprise test. No, not that test. A surprise test is when your teacher gives you a test without having told you that there was gonna be a test.
Hey Dad!
Hey, how was school today?
Oh, it was cool. We had a surprise test.
And how was it?
Well, I was really surprised.
So what about you? If there was a test tomorrow, if there was a surprise test tomorrow, would you be prepared? So if you don't want to be surprised, you have to hit the books.
Okay.
No man, not with a stick, with your brain. The expression hit the books means study a lot, study for many hours. So when you have a test, you have to hit the books. You have to study a lot. If you want to ace a test, you have to hit the books.
If I want to ace a test?
Yes, ace a test. Ace a test is when you answer to all the questions correctly. You get 100% correctly. So if you score 100% of the test, it means you aced the test.
Score?
Score is when you answer to the question correctly. So if you score 50% of the test correctly, it means that your grade will be 5. If you score 70% of the test correctly, your grade will be 7, and so on.
Grade?
Grade is this number here that appears on the top of the test. That indicates if you went well on the test or if you went bad on the test. On most tests, you have to score at least 70% of the questions correctly. If you pass, you can continue to the next level. If you don't pass, you fail. If you don't achieve at least 70% of the test correctly, you will fail.
Fail?
Fail is when you don't pass, is when you don't score the minimum grade. So you can say, she failed, she didn't pass her exam.
Hey man, hey, wanna go to the bar after class? Have some beer, some snacks, you know?
Oh man, I can't. It's school's night. I have to ace tomorrow's test.
Oh, too bad.
School's night?
Yeah, school's night. It means that you have to sleep early because you have class tomorrow morning. So, as I have school tomorrow, I need to sleep early.
Teenagers. Now guys, let's take a test, shall we? I didn't the test yesterday. I think I'm gonna fail math this semester. I didn't take the test yesterday. We had a test this morning. We had a surprise test this morning. I can't watch the movie with you. I can't watch the movie with you. It's a school's night. The teacher has a surprise test today, and I was really surprised. The teacher gave us a surprise test today. She didn't score the minimum grade. She didn't score the minimum grade. She failed. Mike, the test. He answered to all the questions correctly. Mike aced the test. I 75% of the test. I scored 75% of the test. If you want a good grade, you have to hit the books. If I don't in the subject, I'm gonna have big problems. if I don't pass in this subject. I didn't ace the test, but my was excellent. I didn't ace the test, but my grade was excellent.
Teacher. Teacher.
No. Teacher.
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 I give it.